Hey now, it's Sharon and I'm back to share another idea on how to better the police. If you're new to the channel, I'm a retired detective. I worked for 20 years for a southeastern city in the US, and I was also in the military. I'm sharing my ideas, experiences, along with my opinion on how to better policing here in the US. Some people say abolish. I don't think we could ever get rid of the police, but whatever we replace it with, still have to replace it with individuals. So on that note, last week, the title of the video was, telling the truth. Is it profitable? Isn't profitable in policing? And with the recent election and things like that, I was disappointed the day after. And then I thought to myself, what standards are we going to go by when it comes to policing? Because the winner of the election has felonies. Yeah, they're not violent, but they're still felonies. They're still charges. He was convicted. How do we set a standard in policing now? Just like with the felony thing, I know plenty of people who I arrested. They were charged. They had felonies. They couldn't vote. They couldn't go to certain schools. They couldn't get loans for school. Certain jobs they couldn't get. And now here it is, the highest position in the land, and he has felonies. So how are we going to work this into society? Do we get rid of the questions? Do we only keep the questions that if you're a convicted child, whatever, SA, do we just do that? Or do we get rid of the question with felonies altogether? Because to me, we're talking out of both sides of our mouth if we're supposed to be law and order, and the highest position is held by someone who has felonies. So we're gonna have to make some changes somewhere. Otherwise, some people are so concerned that America looks weak. We look kind of stupid right now. Highest position in the land has felonies. So what are we gonna do about it? Is that strong and tough now all of a sudden? Could Obama had felonies? I'd laugh because I shouldn't have said that, but I already know the answer. But could he have? No. Yes, maybe. But yeah, the standards are going to have to change. Yes, policing here needs to be retooled, first off. And then secondly, what's the standard now? The highest position in the land, you can have felonies. And here we are as police officers. And I remember back when I was going through, they gave me a hard time for 2 parking tickets that were paid. So what now? Can they smoke a little weed, get away with it? Can they sell a little bit of weed and be okay and be a police officer? Now watch all the little comments that come in. Cognitive dissonance at its best. But yeah, I was disappointed with the election, but it made me think, what's the standard? What's the standard of policing now that the highest office in the land, this person has felonies? Are we going to forgive felonies now? Is that it? Let me know. Hit like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Let's talk about it. All right. Oh, take a look at our online store. The link is in the description. I created notebooks, journals, all kind of stuff on the online store. And I also wrote a book. You could find it on Amazon. It's called My Middle Eastern Conflict. You can also find it on lulu.com under the Religion and Spirituality tab. And as is our tradition, you don't necessarily have to go through a thing to learn from it. That is poignant right about now. Do we change the standards of policing or do we leave it? Talk to you later. Bye.